Welcome to the Real Double Dose Channel broadcast station, focused on the real reels of real life, love, growth, and of course, elevation within all levels. RDDC is exactly the place where anyone can discover more depth, love, light, and clarity within themselves, and elevate from other people's walks of life, conversations, and questions, along with deeper insights. So tune in and be a part of the Double Doses with Lexus T and RDDC.
Yes, let's let the drum roll happen, please. This is your host, Lex and More, your mentor, the coach, the certified one to be able to give spiritual insights and guidance down from the core of being the seer, Heyoka, and the oracle. Yes, beyond the prophetess. Let's go here. But, I'm not stay on that lane, but I know the oracle, pero, comes inside the body. Now, beyond coach and consulting and business and life and love, which I have not solicited anything yet, I want to also implore you to go to realdoubledosechannel.com to look out for the front page of what's going to be given away. And it's your story, your reward. Yes. Maybe hashtag bless up. Yes. As Mr. Hector Rivera, Mr. HVH, Hector versus Hell likes to say, hashtag bless up challenge. Pero I like that too. Hashtag your story, hashtag your reward, or hashtag your reward, your story. Maybe we'll be doing some interviews. I just actually ordered a microphone. That was actually my notes on my phone that just fell. A microphone that was offered from the partnership of the number one retailer of e-commerce online. That was actually a cool microphone. It was like, like 80 something bucks, but it's supposed to be good for interviews. And I was thinking, wow, that sounds bomb. Like, I'll get up to my phone and be like, hey, now I'm not the type of person to do that, but it'd be kind of cool for a colleague or someone to do that. Unless they come in my area. Let's get to it. This is Lex. If you're new here, have been past, or have continued on, bless you. Welcome. Thank you. You're amazing. And tune in, Stitcher Radio, Spreaker.com, iHeart, Giovanni, Google Cast, Beyond, Pandora. I want to go to Spotify. I know we have to update these different things because sometimes the RSS feed, everybody, it doesn't really just sync all the time, or something goes up to more private security from these platforms. So they're still there. And just because you Google it, it's going to bring you to us somehow, right? We're going to fill up the Real Double Dose channel. So it's not like we're gone or anything else, even if it's a blog, okay, where it's there. Okay, so I don't want anybody to think, oh, I haven't seen an episode upload in such and such time. That's why we're moving over to YouTube. Now, it's still going to link back to the episodes itself, but it's going to be a whole nother, not really dialogue or conversation, but more for those who are just solely on the YouTube platform. We've been serving everybody else on the broadcast and podcast channels for a long time. And, it's getting there. It's still a channel there. It's just not, unfortunately, that's another person's fault on the team. And it's my fault for not making sure it was nipped in the bud ahead of time. But let's get into it. This is called, and this is the episode. It's going to be quick, maybe, several minutes. Who knows? Okay. Not about time. It's about the impact. And this is going to be called hashtag love within you, or hashtag how do you love you? Okay. Now, remember, this is a guy who's famous. I can't remember his name, but he's well known, should I say, for his voice. Maybe because his voice doesn't kind of sync up to how he looks, which I think it's okay. But he has a really nice voice, and it's such a sharp conversation to what is. I'm going to try to play it right now. I'm kind of leery on playing it because I don't know how it's going to sound. So just give me 1 second with that. So it might be loud, but this is where I'm going to go with the conversation because this is something I've been saying for a while. So let me piggyback off of it. Let's try it. Don't get on me now. Okay, so let's go here. So, okay, now I don't have any copyright over that music. It was a part of his video, so don't come for me, okay? Pero so now it says, if I were to ask you to name all the things you love, how long would it take for you to name yourself? Okay. And the music carries on and say, when did I become so numb? So I want to ask that question. If you But hashtag love within yourself, loving on you, or the love of you, or love in you. How long would it take for you to name yourself, right? How long would it take if you were to be asked, hey, Michael, Sandra, Keith, you know, Victor, Alejandro, uh, Marcus, whoever, right? Daniel, Peter, Joel, but Paul. I mean, I'm just saying, the names, Ariel, Gabriela, but we have a lot of different things we can say, right? Francesca, Francisco, whatever. It's all across the board, okay? From every culture, I know I need to do better at it. But I want to ask that question to you. And I would like for you to look into yourself and ask, if I were to ask you, all of you, I'm asking you this now, all the things you love, how long would it take for you to name yourself? See, the problem is with love, we find it often too hard to look at ourselves as self-centered, or we're just focusing on the love of ourselves. And I'm not doing any satanic work to say, like one of the ladies were speaking that I heard, from broadcast or whatever she was saying, short, whatever, how they didn't say, hey, come worship the devil. It was more like, just we self-serve and self-this. Selfish people disgust me. They really do. It's not wrong to focus on yourself. Now, you running yourself ragged. I know. I'm still recovering. For all those who haven't listened, we will be having an episode on no yesterdays, no tomorrows, but only today. I don't know how the sequence between yesterday and tomorrow go, but you get it. It's my journey at the hospital. I'm still recovering. I'm doing phenomenal by the miraculous healing of God, the creator of all things. Amen. And the Trinity. And at the same time, I look at it like it's, I still have some things to do, have some things to heal and get through and keep those things going on in my body. Keep in mind that it's more than just hopping up and pretending nothing happened. I still need naps. I'm still wearing my house coat. I say pajama dress, whatever. It feels comfortable. I don't want to wear pants or anything else with these gauze on my leg. You'll see it through Patreon and different stuff. It's very graphic what happened in the surgery. Those who want to know, I see, and different things. So right now I'm I would say about 60% in my healing. That's still mental, emotional, psychologically, spiritually. A lot of stuff that comes with that. Physically, I say I'm about 65% in my healing. That's because I had to jump in and get a lot of stuff done as an overly independent person, and no one to really super depend on for the things that I still have with the partnership and moving around and making my meals and so forth. They'll pay retribution for their attitudes later by the grace of God. I guess however God wants to spank them on the butt a little bit. But that's what makes me so super well equipped to be that strength. But it doesn't mean just because you're strong, you don't need help or you need to take a break. It doesn't mean that you say, hey, I don't want to buy dinner for everyone at this table all the time when they go out and take care of themselves. Let me go take myself out to lunch. That's not self-centered, right? That's not selfish. It's different if you're seeing everybody go downhill. You want everyone to serve you, but you're not willing to serve anybody but yourself. So when's the last time you named yourself? If someone did ask you, or I'm asking you now, kids, you name them. Oh, okay. All the things you love. Oh, I love, soccer, football. I like to make food. I like to go gardening. I love to take walks. I love to take care of my dog. I love to be there for people. Yeah, but when have you said, I love me? I love who I am. I love who the creator made me to be. I love that I make mistakes and God still loves and forgives me. I love the fact that I can correct myself through the power of what God gave me to see the courses of things that were going on. I love the fact that I have a chance to wake up and knowing that I'm given another destination every day that I breathe. I love the fact that I can speak and be within the creator as the creator is within me in every breath and every part of who I am. I love myself, the self of what God is within me and who I am within God. And if you don't pick up the Bible, if you don't try to nurture yourself and understand the way, the Bible is a guidebook and a blueprint. The Bible is a love story and the phenomenon of, hey, you can do the same things I did. You should do them better. You should stay away from these nasty, heavy, evil things. Because at the end of the day, this big, huge, broad road that you think you're having so much fun in is nothing but a path of destruction. I would rather stay focused on a narrow lane and know that I'll be okay seeing what's coming my way than be in a huge road full of gravel and bumps and thinking I'm just having fun and people do what you want and all this other stuff. Fun is being liberated in freedom of love. Having a good time means doing good unto others so you can do it unto yourself. We're all parts of each other in the God force. Some have a little bit more trinkles and sprinkles and some don't. We're all parts of each other moving forward. We're all parts. There's not a little bit in there. You see someone and listen to the color, hair plexion, the texture, whatever you think, height, their face don't look the same, whatever it might be, you're still a part of that person. Racist minded, prejudice, attitude, judgmental, picking on people, you're still a part of it no matter what you say or what you do. So ask yourself, when are you going to take time to say, I love me because of who God made me to be? I love on myself. I want to leave you with that thought. And this is what this conversation is about. Loving on who you are because God made you who you are and everything in. It's not about choosing what you want to be and what gender you want to be this day and what animal you choose to be. It's about being who you are because you really can't love who you think you are unless you know who you are to love what you've been made to be. So stop letting everything else distract you and rewrite you and tell you what it is and stay within the self so you can understand what the self is within you. Your true identity, the identity series, the God Spirit identity, the GSI is coming. And when you get to that point, you're going to feel beyond Clark Kent and Superman. Okay? You don't need all that. You got a cape already. You can move dimensions and universes. And just because you can't see it in the heavy flesh doesn't mean that it's not real. So remember, until the meantime, be the change, feel the passion, embrace the power of the Spirit. I love you. You're amazing. Hashtag love within you. You loving within yourself. Whatever name is on there, you'll see it soon. Blessings, peace, and love, and we'll be back with you very, very, very soon.